My name is Leaf Carlo, and I am an alcoholic. Don't worry, boss, I'm just having a laugh. I only drinks like 8 beers a week. Irish sobriety is deadly, and with Valentine's Day out of the way, it's time to focus on everyone's favourite Irish holiday. It's the time of year where every proud Irishman out there puts down his AK and his carbam and picks up a nice cold pint of Guinness. It's also the time of year where people all over the world dress up like leprechauns and pretend to be Irish for a day. I would call it cultural appropriation, but I've got a set of balls attached to me taint, so I'll pass. But if you wants to celebrate St. Paddy's Day, you're naturally going to want to do it at an Irish pub. Unfortunately, not every Irish pub got the scent of the fields of Athenry on a 4-leaf clover shoved up its arse. Some Irish pubs are the drizzling shits, and that's just a fact. But fortunately, this is where my buddy John Taffer comes in. Taffer runs a show called Bar Rescue, which I likes to call Kitchen Nightmares for Drunks. He goes to all of these dive bars across America and picks out all the shit that they're doing wrong, and by the end of the episode he changes the whole place around and everybody's happy. That's like an average episode of Bar Rescue for you. But today, we're going to be looking at a compilation of all the worst Irish bars Taffer has been to. One thing I knows for a fact is that Irish and shit go together like George Street and cocaine, so I'm looking forward to what this compilation got on the go. Let's dive in, me buddies. No more wasting time.
The bar was gross.
It did have a slight odor.
There were some flies around, there's a lot of dust, a lot of clutter.
There were definitely a few characters in there, and then just a couple knuckleheads drinking car bombs.
Don't get me started on them nasty old Irish car bombs, by the drink I mean, not them shit the Ulster boys gets on with. Maybe I just don't get out a lot, but I've never met an Irish fella who enjoys this shit old mixer. What fucking lunatic out there in the world is mixing Guinness with whiskey and Irish cream liqueur? You gotta be off your head, for Jesus' sake. Put 3 of them separately, by Jesus.
Keith heads out to inform John on what he has witnessed.
So, how was Downey? All right, well, let's just say it's not the cleanest place, for sure. Definitely a little bit of an odor going on.
What did it smell like?
Beer, maybe a little bit of throw up kind of smell going on.
Alright guys, we got some breaking news here. Serious stuff. Apparently, from my field operative, we're getting reports that the Irish pub smells like beer and puke. Groundbreaking stuff. Oh my god, the world has gone mad. More news coming at 11.
And this is acceptable to you? Look at the French fries sitting here a few feet from a trash room with oysters sitting here in frickin' shells. Come on!
Maggoty bah. All you can say about it. Forget the fact that Buddy got the fries next to the garbage. Let's talk about how this goofball is serving oysters in an Irish pub. First off, if you ask me, oysters shouldn't be legal to serve anywhere anyways. They're that fucking rotten. But the fact that they're subjecting all of my poor Irish buddies out there with this is a disgrace, plain and simple.
It tastes so good, and this meat is so tender, just like melting in your mouth. So it's like,
I'd rather it melt in your mouth than inside your hand, me darling. Like, shut up, boy. You knew I was gonna make a dirty joke out of that, boy. It's the lowest hanging fruit you can come by. I gotta take a fucking swing at that. Home run, too.
We're in Wisconsin. When you see the word Packy with a green background and yellow letters,
You're thinking Packers?
You prejudiced bastards, bah.
there's Guppy, bartender,
Well, at least the coffee's bigger than a minnow.
also from Ireland.
I just gotta stop it here to tell all the Irish parents out there to stop giving your children stupid fucking names. I don't give a shit if it's tradition or not. Packy and Guppy are 2 of the stupidest names I think I've ever heard in me fucking life. Please, for the love of God, make Irish people look half intelligent. If it gets any more stupid, I'll have to start calling them Newfies.
Wow. He's pouring a half a glass.
Oh my God, that's not
That's
a
like
shot.
4 ounces. Jesus.
He's gulping 4-ounce drinks.
Wow.
Alright, I'm taking back everything bad I said about this fella. Say what you want about him, but Buddy just drank 4 ounces of straight whiskey. Might not sound like anything at all at first, but from someone who's experienced plenty of blackout nights and whiteout mornings, I can promise you that it's nothing to sneeze at.
Whatever you have. He's gonna put me to bed with that one.
Seriously, that's a monster.
Holy jumpins. I knows this is gonna sound burnt, but I have wants to go to this pub. 100% the boys would have been out of business if Buddy was serving customers drinks like that all the time. But boys, oh boys, I feels like SpongeBob without the air in that one episode when I sees the alcohol man. I need it. It's bankruptcy for the owners, obviously, but I'd say it's paradise for the average Irishman.
Stop! I spat that one once, that one twice, just down.
Yes, that's
As
the
order.
The Irish fucking experience, front end center. Maybe this all seems balls to the wall in an American pub, but half of this shit the show makes out to be crazy is pretty common if you're on like any of the spots on George Street. YouTube's gonna cut on the advertising when I tells you this, don't even worry about that. But one of me buddies was downtown one night, this is probably like before they shut down all the fucking bars obviously, but my buddy was downtown one night, right? And not a word of a lie, he sees a fella, this fucking grungy looking fella, with his pants down and toilet paper stuck in his arse, running down the road like the Roadrunner or something. He was gone like something mad, obviously. But like only in Newfoundland, me buddies. What in the Jesus is wrong with all of us?
Look at the outside of it. What's the first thing that you notice?
Just Italian flag in an Irish bar. I mean, we've got green, white, and red when it should be green, white, and orange.
Now this might sound stupid as all shit, and in all fairness it definitely is, but there's some reasoning behind it at least. Murphy's Law is a phrase which says that everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Sounds like how I was reared. So they're fucking the flag up on purpose. But it doesn't make any fucking sense, and I'll tell you why. First of all, everyone knows that Italians are pussies and would rather sip on their $80 wine than drink with the boys in a rundown shithole. Posh bastards. And secondly, if you're driving down the road and you sees this sign, you aren't going to get the joke right away, no chance. So you're shooting yourself in the arse right off the bat. Dingbats, man.
She look friendly to you?
No. She's sapping the energy out of the place.
She should be taking some initiative to greet every guest walking in.
She sat there for 3 hours.
You gotta be a dummy to expect an Irish bar owner to greet everyone walking in through the door, bah. These bar owners, like anywhere, go into 3 categories, and I'm gonna lay them all down for you. Either she's 1, going over to every fella and giving him the 5-knuckle shuckle, shuckle, Jesus Christ, I'm not even retaking it, by fucking fuck, by. Let me see. St. Patrick's Day special, everyone. Fucking Leaf Carlo can't read a script. There you go. Let's see. Either she's 1, going over to every fella and giving them the 5-knuckle shuffle, John Cena style in the back. 2, doing what she's doing now, which is fuck all. Or 3, the very, very, very rare owners who will help you with anything they can and actually give a shit about your experience. None of this applies to Newfoundland, by the way. I'm just shitting on all me American viewers. You scumbags can't run a bar to save your fucking lives, sure. And that's how you treat your subscribers, baby. This is how I get cancelled 2022. Come on, I'm ready.
Why are you leaving?
Because I'm just gonna sue you. You're a douche. I don't give a flying about you anymore. And I am going to sue the living out of you.
And
that's very English of you, Nelly, me buddy.
Bob's parents bought this bar for him 9 years ago for $350,000. They're now in debt, $680,000. They say that in 6 months, they're finished.
Moral of the story is don't let your fucking kids do a thing. Let them sweat it out at a minimum wage job until it squeezes the fucking passion right out of you, right out of your fucking veins. Your dreams don't mean shit, but at least you'll make $1. And that's all that matters in this world, baby. Nobody's racist because everyone loves a bit of green faces, baby.
Is there like a drink menu or something?
Do not have
no drink menu. Okay.
Don't have a drink menu.
Specials?
So here's a quick tip if you're opening up a spot that serves alcohol. It would be a great idea to make a menu and show your customers what alcohol you serves. I know, crazy fucking idea, write me a check, I'm like a fucking scientist, but I got a feeling it would do you half decent.
You nailed it, yes.
What are these shenanigans? We could do some kamikazes or something. You down?
No, me buddies, I'm not down with you, because kamikazes are for pussies.
You know me, Vic. What do I think about green in a bar? It's the big no-no. How do you think a girl looks with green hue on her face? Yeah. Green's a washout, man. You want to eat a steak under green hue? It's the anti-color in the bar and restaurant space, and it's everywhere here.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you here, me buddy. Personally, I don't know anybody who's ever shit on a pub for having green lights. I'm like, give me the green light, cause I'm ready to go. It don't affect me one bit. And I'm not gonna throw out me fucking food cause a light is shining on it. It don't even make any sense what kind of logic he's getting on with. Because if there's one person that knows more than an acclaimed bar owner, it's a fucking drunk Newfie. Promise you that. I'm not even drunk right now, I'm just loaded off caffeine.
Talk about the beer. Is it cold? Is it good?
It seems nice and cold.
What's going on here? Are you doing some kind of scientific?
No, just last bar I went to, I got hot beer, and it upset the heck out of me because I worked very hard and...
Good recovery.
Yeah, almost got caught.
Don't listen to these two goofballs. That recovery was shit. Never once in my life have I heard tell of someone getting a scalding hot beer. Never mind a warm one, I understand that. We all have to deal with that bullshit. But a boiling hot beer? Crazy hot, I don't even know what the fuck he said. But alright me buddy, I'm sure you got her fooled. You dummy bat.
Are they frozen together? Stuck together?
Yeah.
They're actually like pre-cooked chicken. Would you like me to make you some fresh ones?
You know what, I'm cool on the wings.
I forgot to mention this in one of the other clips, but what's on the go with all of these pubs having hot wings and shit? I knows people dies for them, but I don't see how they fits in with the whole Irish culture thing they tries to go for when they makes these bars. Maybe I'm just an arsehole though, I've never been too big of a fan of hot wings. Don't fucking put me on the goddamn pitchfork, I just don't like them. I don't know, but maybe I'm just the fucking ab one out. Serve your fucking hot wings, but I don't give a shit.
Hell yeah! 100 bucks! I got 20 on that bet too.
Is that supposed to
Money
intimidate me?
No, it's supposed to get you to run to the table as we speak.
I want
I'm not running for no. That's how Terry's attitude turns these customers off.
Now I knows to an outsider this old bastard playing pool might come across as an arsehole, but in all honesty, I'm sure any Newfie knows about 20 of these old fellas who act exactly like this guy. They're blunt and they don't give a shit about your feelings, which doesn't translate best profit-wise. Plus, I'm pretty sure this is illegal, but I wouldn't be the one to rat on this, buddy. Snitches get bullets to the head after all.
Do you care at all that it's illegal that you're gambling in poker?
So did you know that it's a misdemeanor
I was
for the
just
owner of a bar to be gambling?
mentioning that. I just was
Do you
mentioning.
understand that?
Only a misdemeanor. Sure, if that's the case, carry on with the game, but what are they gonna do, throw you in a prison camp for a month or two? Big fucking deal. I could shit that sentence out of my arse. It'd be that easy to go through. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me today. I know it's half early for a Paddy's Day video, but to hell with it. The double champ does what the fuck he wants because the Irish are back. And I'm out of breath, so I'm gonna have to end the video. So this has been Leith Carlo, and I'll see you on the right side of the rock. Have a good one.